Hello, my favorite Algebra 1 students. We finally made it to Chapter 2, and today we're going to be talking about graphing and writing inequalities. So, start off with what is an inequality. I put the definition up here for you. It's a statement that two quantities are not equal. That's cool, but what is an inequality? An inequality, this is an inequality. We can write it like this, considering that A and B are values. What does that say though? This here means that is less than, or less than inequality symbol. So A is less than B. And I expect to see them in your notes this way. I want the symbol, A is less than B, and I want you to write it out. A is less than B, because this is how we're going to remember them, by seeing them written that way and speaking them like that way, not saying the alligator mouth that opens to the right. Okay, our next one. This. What does this mean? Oops. Ah. What does that mean? That means greater than. So A is greater than B. Let's write that out. A is greater than B. Beautiful. So what happens? I have a fly bothering me. What happens if I put that bar underneath? What does that mean? So I'm going to write it like this. What is that telling me now? It's telling me that A is less than or equal to, because that's what that bar means, equal to B. So, I bet you know what this one means then. A is greater than or equal to B. That is our greater than or equal to symbol. And then the last one that I want you guys to know is what happens if we have one that looks like this. An equal sign with a slash through it. We can write it like this. This quantity is not equal to this quantity. So this one tells us that A is not equal to B. A is not equal to B. Perfect. The solution of an inequality is going to be any value that makes the variable true. And so we're going to start work with some variables in here. And don't freak out. I mean, you guys just got done, solving equations, solving two-step equations, multi-step equations, and equations with variables on both sides. This is the exact same thing, but now we just have inequality symbols instead of equal signs. It's going to be fine. Okay. So the other thing I want to talk about is that, so usually an inequality will have too many solutions to list. So we'll use a graph on a number line to show all of our solutions, because like just that first one, was it x is less than or equal to 10? What are our solutions for that? If x is less than or equal to 10, I did that one wrong, but if x is less than or equal to 10, if x is less than 10, it can be any number all the way to negative infinity smaller than 10 or equal to 10. So it's all real numbers less than or equal to 10. That's a lot of solutions to list. It's actually impossible because we can't list all the solutions to negative infinity. So we're going to use a number line. So if it told me if x was greater than 0, I want to graph those solutions on a number line. How am I going to do that? I'm going to draw myself a number line. Really good place to start. I'm going to put 0 smack dab in the middle. And then, so 1, 2, -1, -2. And make sure that you're doing your number line and doing it the right way. When we look at values, you know, they go up as they go right, and they go down as they go to the left. So make sure you're not putting your negatives over here and your positives over here, because that is wrong from left to right. And so it says x is greater than or equal to 0. I'm going to draw a dot at 0, and first thing I want to decide is, am I going to fill this in or am I not going to fill this in? Well, it's saying that x is greater than. It doesn't say x is greater than or equal to, so I'm going to leave an open dot because it's not equal to. Our solution does not include 0. And then everything greater than, so 1 is greater than 2, 1 is greater than 0, 2 is greater than 0. So I'm going to shade in my number line. And I'm going to include my arrow. I'm going to shade in my arrow because that shows that we're going to infinity. And I'm going to leave an open dot. So I want you to write in your notes by the next 3 of these, or all 4 of them, open dot. I want you to draw this number line too. Open dot. Why? Solution does not include 0. Shade to the right. Include the arrow. To signify infinity. Okay? I want this written into your notes. Our open dot. Why? Because our solution does not include 0. And then we're going to shade to the right. And when we do that, we're going to include shading in the arrow to signify infinity. I'm not going to write that down for everyone to save some time. But you are. Okay. I'm going to write the next one. X is less than 0. Okay? 0. Open dot or closed dot? Open dot, because x is just less than. It's not x is less than or equal to. And then I'm going to shade to the left. To signify that we're going, negative. And I'm going to include my arrow to signify infinity. So, open dot. Why? Because our solution does not include 0. Shade to the left, because we're going in a negative direction. Include our arrow to signify negative infinity. Whoa. Arrow. 0, 1, 2. Okay, so x is greater than or equal to 0. Let's put our dot at 0. Now, I'm going to fill that dot in because 0 is a solution of our, or isn't one of our solutions. And why? Because x is greater than or equal to. That bar means equal to. That bar means we're going to shade in our dot. So, shade that in, and then we're going greater than, so I'm going to shade everything to the right. And I'm going to include my arrow to signify infinity. So, closed dot, shaded in dot, I don't care what you put, anything but open dot. Shaded in circle, because 0 is a solution. Shade to the right, to the positive direction, and shade in the arrow to signify infinity. Less than or equal to 0. Okay, put a circle at 0. I'm going to shade it in because it's less than or equal to 0. Shade that bad boy in. I'm going to shade in my number line all the way to negative infinity. I'm going to shade in my arrow to signify negative infinity. Make sure you get all that written down, and we're going to work through some problems next.